Hey, what's going on, guys? Card Tricks 8 here to show you another awesome card trick. This is called Joker Transpo. It is actually a cool revelation on the trick Quantum Theory. I posted Quantum Theory, I think, about a week ago. If you have not seen Quantum Theory, go check it out. I'll have a link in the description below to my video. And I do a performance and a full tutorial on it. In fact, if you watch that video, and if you have watched it already, you may not even need the tutorial for this video because it's so similar and the moves are so similar. But we're just going to get right into this. Oh, and credit goes out to 1,000,000 card tricks for this one, by the way. So, what I'm going to do for this trick is the 4 jacks. And the 4 jacks are going to be crucial for this trick. So now we have the jack of clubs, the jack of hearts, the jack of spades, and the jack of diamonds. So now I'll take the 4 jacks, and we will just set them down over here. We don't need them just yet. We will get back to them a little bit later on in the trick. Now I will give the cards a little shuffle. Just move the box over, and then I'll move those over. And then, basically, all we need to do is grab the 2 jokers out of the deck for this trick. The jokers are also going to play a very crucial part in this trick. So let me just go find the jokers real quick, and okay, got them. So now that I have the jokers, we don't need the rest of the deck. All we need is the jacks and the 2 jokers. So now I have the 1, 2 jokers. Now I'm going to have you pick one of the jokers. It doesn't matter which joker. It could be this joker or it could be this joker. It doesn't matter to me which joker you pick. So now I'm just going to kind of give the jokers a quick little mix. Doesn't really matter. And now I'll have you choose any of the jokers. So this one, okay, we'll set the other joker off to the side. We don't need it just yet. So now I'm going to take the joker that you selected. I'm going to set it with the 4 jacks. Now, 4 jacks plus 1 joker is how many cards? 5 cards, right? But you see, it's very interesting. The joker was very magical. Because if I just give this packet a shake, in my hand, there's still only 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. The joker has completely vanished. And I can prove it to you by showing you, in my hand are still only the 1, 2, 3, 4 jacks, as you can see. Now, you're probably wondering, where is the joker? I'll set 2 jacks over here, and I'll sandwich the joker that we didn't use in between the 2 jacks. So now we have the joker that we didn't use, plus these 2 jacks. So now you're probably wondering, where is the joker that we were using? A lot of you are probably skeptical and you think it's over here, but I can show you it really isn't. There's only jacks here, and the joker that we didn't use. The joker that we were using for the trick has actually vanished. Now, where did it go? It actually traveled right here in the box. I can show you right now that the joker was there the entire time. That's the trick, guys. I hope you guys liked it. So now we're going to get straight into the tutorial. Alright, guys. Hopefully you stuck around for the tutorial. So, like I said, this is a cool variation on Quantum Theory. Now, again, if you saw the tutorial for that video, this is going to look very similar. So you shouldn't have any issues learning this if you already know Quantum Theory. So let's just get right into this. What you're going to need is any old deck of cards. Doesn't matter. All you need is a normal deck. I'm just using the ghost deck for this one. Take out any 4 of a kind you want. It doesn't matter. I chose the 4 jacks, but you can use whatever 4 of a kind you'd like. Then, what you're going to need is you need 2 jokers that are identical, and that's very important. They need to look exactly the same. That's crucial to this trick, because you don't want to use bicycle jokers that look like this. The issue is because there's one regular joker and there's one guaranteed joker, and they look completely different. And you can't have these. You need to use jokers that look exactly the same like these 2 right here. If you had 2 of these, then you can use them, or 2 of these, you can use them. You just can't use 1 and 1 because they don't look the same. So, any 4 of a kind you want, and 2 identical jokers. They need to be identical. So, you're going to start off by taking one of your jokers, and you're going to put it in the box, and that's just going to sit there for the whole trick. You're going to take your second joker, and you're just going to slide it into the middle of the pack anywhere. It doesn't really matter. Then you'll take your 4 jacks and set them on top, and then you're ready to go. So when you approach your spectator, you'll say, the 4 jacks are going to help us. Just introduce them. They can take a look at them. There's nothing to hide yet, and there's no sleight of hand yet. So when they're done, they'll hand the jacks back to you. Now, when you count them off on top of the deck, you're doing something a little sneaky here. You're going to peel off 1 card. You're going to stick your pinky in. And then you're going to peel off the next 3 cards. So now you have a pinky break. What you're going to do is you're going to square up the cards, take all the cards above the break and set them down over here, and tell the spectators that you're setting the jacks down, and we'll get back to them later. Now what you've actually just done is you've put 3 jacks over here, and you've ditched one of the jacks on top of the deck. So I'll go over that one more time. You have the 4 jacks. You peel off 1, then you stick your pinky in, then you peel off the last 3, then you're going to square them up, and then set everything above the break off to the side. And then you ditch one of the jacks, as you can see. So now from here, the spectator thinks that there's 4 jacks here, and yeah, basically that's what they think. And then what you want to do is give the deck a shuffle. You want the jack to get lost somewhere in the middle of the pack. You don't want it on top of the deck. So the spectator has no clue at this point that you have ditched one of the jacks in the deck. They think all 4 of them are still sitting in this pile right over here. Now you're going to tell the spectators that you need the 2 jokers. Now, you're putting the deck like this to the spectator because they can't see what's going on, but I will obviously give you guys the exposed view. So you're going to go through the cards, and you're not showing this to the spectator. Now, don't forget, there's only 1 joker in this deck. The other joker's in the box. So I look for the joker, but what I'm really looking for is the other jack that I ditched in the deck earlier. This one happened to be near the top, but it doesn't matter. As long as it's somewhere in the middle, you're fine. Peel out the cards, and then put them down face down. You don't want the spectators to see the jack. You're just going to put them down face down, and most likely, they're not going to question you. They'll just be like, alright, he took out the 2 jokers. From here, get rid of the rest of the deck. You don't need it. Now, what you have is 3 jacks over here, a jack and a joker right here in your hand. Now, what they think the scenario is 4 jacks in this pile and 2 jokers in your hand. So now what you want to do is make sure the joker is in the bottom of the jack. Now, you need to show these as both jokers. And again, that's why you want them to be identical, because you don't want them to change later on in the trick. What you're going to do is a frustration count, which looks like this. I have 1, 2 jokers. Now, basically, it's very simple. You're holding the cards a middle grip with your thumb on the bottom, your middle ring on the top, your pinky off to the side, and then your index finger over the middle. You're going to turn the whole packet over and show, just like this. Then you're going to peel off the top card, which is the jack, and then show again. So, just to clarify, show, peel, show. That's all you have to do. And in full speed, again, it looks like this. We have 1, 2 jokers. That's all it takes. So once you do that, set the joker on the bottom of the jack again. You're going to give the spectators 1 extra convincer that you have 2 jokers. I think this is called the running count. If not, it's something similar. You guys let me know in the comments below. So now, you're going to tell the spectators they can choose a joker, and it doesn't matter what joker they choose. Now, you need to show these as both jokers again. You're going to turn over the whole packet and show your joker. Then as you come back, you're going to peel back with your thumb like this. You're going to switch hands, deal that top card down, and then show the joker again. So it looks like you've just showed 2 jokers. We'll go over that again. Hold the cards with your thumb on top and your 4 fingers in the bottom. Show, peel back with the thumb, switch hands, deal the top card down, and show again. And in full speed, it would look like this. Alright, so I'm going to have you choose a joker. It doesn't really matter what joker. It could be this joker or this joker. So, it doesn't matter what joker they pick. Well, it does. You'll see what I mean. So now that you guys get the idea, what you want to do is you want to keep track, which I actually did not there, where your joker is. You're going to mix up the jokers. Just make sure you keep track of where your joker is, which in this case, it's right here. So now, you need them to pick this joker, and you need to set this one off to the side, because this is not a joker. It's a jack. Keep that in mind. So now what you're going to do is you're going to do something called Magician's Choice or Magician's Force, whatever you want to call it. And this is how it's going to work. If they choose this card, you're going to say, alright, we'll use that one, and we'll set the other joker off to the side. If they end up choosing the jack, you're going to say, alright, we'll set that off to the side, and we'll use the one that you didn't select. So either way, you're using the joker and you're setting aside the jack, which they think is the joker. So now that you understand that, you're setting that card off to the side and you're using this joker. You can show this to them one last time, and you're going to set this on the bottom, just like this. On the bottom of the jacks. So now what happens is, they think it's 4 jacks plus a joker, and there's a joker over here. But the real scenario is 3 jacks, 1 joker, and a jack over here. So now, you're going to say something along the lines of this. So, I have 4 jacks and a joker here. 4 jacks plus 1 joker is how many cards? They'll say 5. Now, there really are 4. So then you're going to say, but you see, that would be correct. But the magical part is I can make the joker disappear. Snap your fingers, give it a shake. Now, even though you could just count 4 cards, you need to do an Elmsley count here because it sets the cards up in the correct position for your next Elmsley count. Now, I will have a little brief overview of the Elmsley count right now. I'm not going to go too in-depth with it. If you need any additional help on the Elmsley count after this, you can either rewind and watch this a few times, or you can look up Elmsley count tutorials on YouTube. There's plenty of them out there, and a lot of people probably explain it better than I do. So, I'm going to have a screen popping up right about now, giving you the left-handed perspective for all you left-handers out there. So, in case you are left-handed, you can do the Elmsley count, and it's easier for you to follow. So, the Elmsley count looks a little something like this. You peel off one of the cards. You use your thumb in this packet to push over all the cards as a block, except for the bottom card. As you come over to grab that packet, you're stealing that first card back to this pile. And then you just count these cards off. So, I'm only doing it once. Like I said, I'm not going too in-depth with it. If you need any help, just rewind that or search Elmsley count tutorials on YouTube. There's plenty of them. So once you do your Elmsley count, you're going to say the joker hasn't disappeared, and I can prove it to you. Now the joker is actually second from the top of the pack. So you're set up to do another Elmsley count to hide the jacks. It would go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then boom, you just hid your joker. Now you're going to flip over the 2 cards. You're going to take these 2 jacks and set them down over here and have these 2 in your hand. Now these 2 are really jacks, and now you have a jack and a joker. And again, they think the scenario is now you have 4 jacks, the joker disappeared, and there's still a joker over here that you weren't using. So now you're going to say, we'll set 2 jacks over here, and we'll sandwich the joker that we didn't use in between the 2 jacks. So now what you're doing is you're just sandwiching this jack in between these 2 cards. Make sure the joker goes on top. That's very important. So you come over, you sandwich that card, which they think is the joker. Now you need to show as if the joker was in the middle the entire time, because otherwise that would look really fishy if it was on the top. So what you're going to do is you're going to spread the cards out. You're going to show the bottom card. You're going to use your thumb to push over the top card as you set it on top, and then flip over the bottom card again. And then it looks like the joker was in the middle the entire time, even though this was the joker you've been using the entire time. So now, one more time. Show the bottom card, push over the top card, set it on top, and then flip over the bottom card again, and it looks like the joker was in the middle. And people don't realize it, because when you go in full speed, people don't realize what you've done. Obviously, now that you guys know how this works, you guys notice that I pushed it over. And even in the performance, if you notice I push it over, you don't really think much of it, because it just looks very natural. Then you show the joker, and now most spectators will ask you, or they'll probably tell you, the joker's over here. And then, to their surprise, when you flip these over, it's not. And then you're left with the 4 jacks and the joker that you didn't use. And then all you have to do from here is have the spectator go to the box, let them open the box, and then they will find out that the joker was in the box. And they will be amazed. So anyways, guys, that is the trick. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Which trick do you think is better? Do you think the original quantum theory trick is better? Or do you think this Revelation Joker Transpo is better? Let me know your opinion in the comments below. So, leave a comment below, like this video, and of course, subscribe to the channel, please. It would mean a lot. We have 19, and if you are a current subscriber, just tell people to hit that subscribe button for me, please. It would mean a lot. So, that's pretty much it, and always remember that when it comes to magic, follow your dreams. I will see you guys in the next one. Cardtricks8, signing off.